Let's move on from the produce aisle into the condiment aisle. Delicious. Back in the day, your average salt shaker didn't contain iodine. And when it was added in the 1920s, get this, it came with a peculiar side effect that could change the way you see salt forever. Here's your history lesson for the day. In the 1920s, the United States had a serious problem with a condition called goiter. It involves painful swelling of the thyroid gland that often results in a large visible bulge on the neck and throat. It is a very unpleasant condition, and its chief cause is iodine deficiency. Before companies began iodizing salt, the amount of iodine in your diet would have been determined almost entirely by where you live. Live by the sea? Great news, you're practically swimming in the stuff. But in the Midwest, prehistoric glaciers leached the iodine out of the soil many years ago. So to fix this problem, salt manufacturers in the U.S. started adding iodine to their table salts. And the goiter problem was solved almost overnight. But something else changed too. The average IQ of people in iodine-poor areas increased by 15 points as a direct result. Researchers figured this out by looking at military records of recruits born in the 1920s. They didn't have actual IQ scores for every recruit, but back then, the recruits with higher scores were sent to the Air Force, and the ones with lower scores joined the ground forces. By comparing goiter rates and test results from around World War I with those from around World War II, they were able to see a clear connection between a reliable source of iodine and a rising average IQ. Iodized salt, making us smarter for about 100 years. Now that's a new way of looking at an assault on the senses.